This Ypsilon Trail doesn't mess around with views. You're presented with them right away. We've been hiking about 30 minutes and you gain elevation pretty quick, but it's worth it. It's a beautiful trail. Beautiful Colorado bluebird sky day. Not a cloud in the sky. Not really good for photography, but it's still good for hiking. We're now here at our first trail sign junction. We're gonna head to Ypsilon Lake. We're at a point in the trail now where we gotta kind of step it up. So we're about 2.3 miles into the trail. Been hiking a little over an hour. Initial thoughts on this trail, very pretty. Lots of cool views. Going through a lodge pine forest. Lots of down trees though, tons of them. I'm no land forest expert, but I could definitely see how a fire would have plenty of fuel would it to ever reach this area. So today we brought snowshoes, micro spikes. Haven't donned either of them yet. Snowshoes, we'll see if we need them. Every time we don't bring them, we wind up needing them. These high elevation hikes, if we decide to go past Ypsilon, it was about 15 degrees at the trailhead, and I've already taken off my main layer down to my base layer now. Starting to heat up with all this steady, gentle elevation gain. All right, we are 4 miles into Ypsilon Trail. Last 3 miles have pretty much been the same without any change in scenery. We're walking on packed down snow right now. Still haven't pulled out the micro spikes yet, but it's nice and hard, so not many icy spots yet. Just check the map. We should be at Chipmunk Lake soon, because I could definitely use a little bit of change of scenery right now. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful out here, but just walking through a thin trail of snow through a forest starts to mess with your head a little bit. All right, just before insanity started to kick in, I can see a mountain through the trees. I believe it's Fairchild Mountain to the right, Ypsilon straight ahead. All right, and just a tad bit over 2 hours, we are here at Chipmunk Lake. All right, so that's Chipmunk Lake, pretty much snow covered. Snow's getting a little bit deeper now. We're gonna head on up to Ypsilon Lake. Bringing the snowshoes may have not been a bad idea after all. Let's go get it. Passing by the Upper Chipmunk campsite. Man, this would be a awesome place to camp, maybe someday. Look at that, Caddis Lake. I've never heard of that. Maybe it's a new lake? No idea. Let's go check it out though. It's been nothing but downhill since Chipmunk Lake. That's all right though. It's always fun doing a bunch of uphill on the way back. Ain't that right, Em?
Yeah, it's my favorite part of hiking.
I see Ypsilon Lake straight ahead through the trees. Yikes. It's a giant. I think this would be the 60th lake that I'm gonna take a photograph of in Rocky Mountain National Park. Let's go check it out, huh? This is a very cool winter lake here at Ypsilon Lake. Highly recommend this in the winter. There's no wind out here right now, absolutely none. We're listening to the lake crack beneath us. Just heard a mini avalanche that was loud as hell, but pretty awesome out here. You can hear everything right now. Words cannot describe this experience right now. We're gonna get off this lake right now. Maybe try and catch some of the Fay Lakes. Maybe go to Caddis Lake, Lower Fay Lake. Yeah, let's go check it out. There's one way up to the Fay Lakes. Just climb up right there. Looks like about 800 feet of steep incline. Looks very rocky as well. I don't think so. Doing a little bushwhacking right now. We're gonna go through the regular social trail that leads up there, but we're already post-holing. We've got snowshoes, but I just don't want to put them on, honestly, unless we absolutely have to. It's all boulder hopping and snow back here. Should have ditched the snowshoes back at Ypsilon Lake. Just a bunch of class 2 boulder hopping back here. I think I see a social trail over there. Out of boulder hopping. Now we're into bushwhacking country. There was definitely no social trail where I thought there was. This is fun though, because believe it or not, we researched Spectacle Lake's route and the Chiquita Lake route very well. Had the whole thing mapped up. Then I get a wild hair up my ass and decide to do Fay Lakes at the last minute, and we've done zero preparation on how to get here. But that's fine. It's all part of the adventure. We're gonna get this, at least one of them. We'll get one of the 3 Fays. Here we are coming up to a slab. I don't know if we want to stay along this or just try and go right up and over. We're back in class 2 climbing country right now. We decided we're just gonna go straight up, knock out Upper Fay Lake. Look at them views, guys. It's amazing. We're up here on a ridge. Definitely not out of the woods yet. This is a horrible idea, but we're gonna get to one of these lakes. Can't tell if these are human tracks or animal tracks, but something or someone took the same route that we took. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think those are footprints. Those are very skinny. All right, it's time for snowshoes. This is ridiculous up here, but we can see Lower Fay Lake, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going for at least another hour. I would say an hour's our turnaround time. Don't want to be stuck out here at night. Sunset's at 4:30, so we gotta hurry up. Hey guys, I can see one of the Fay Lakes. I don't know which one it is, but we definitely went the wrong way. So let's go get it. All right, we're now down in the valley. This is where we should have been in the first place. Don't always rely on TOPO, all trails, those maps. Don't rely on them in the backcountry. They just failed us, but we're back on track now because I can see where we need to go. Here's a pro tip: when you're in a valley like this in the winter time, keep your feet on the rocks. Do not step in the snow, you will sink. Just took the snowshoes off because we are doing some miniature rock hopping right now. Passing an unnamed pond up here. Let's go get a closer look. cute little thing. That's what I thought I saw. Maybe, or maybe it's up here. Really have no clue at this point. We are close. Upper Fay is in sight. We've still got a ways to go till we get down there though.
There's a goat.
Out there in the, there's a goat out there. I can't zoom in, but there's either a ram, bighorn sheep, something with some big spirally horns way out there, but you're not going to see on this camera. Oh man, getting to these high elevation lakes in winter is definitely a different challenge than in the summer and spring. Not only do you got to take route finding and all that other crap into consideration, but if you step off a rock, you could sink 3-4 feet into snow. All right, so that's Upper Fay Lake. We still got about 20 minutes before turnaround time. So we're just gonna take this way back. I can already see Middle Fay Lake, and hopefully it should be an easier route on the way back. But let's go check out Middle Fay Lake. There's a creek that's still flowing right to that we're walking alongside, and it's still got breakable ice. Emily got her foot wet already, so we're just trying to stay to the left of that. It's not hard enough to walk straight on yet. Still bushwhacking down to Lower Fay Lake. All right, we are walking up on Lower Fay Lake, also known as Caddis Lake. Let's go check it out. Alright, that was the last of the phase, Lower Fay Lake. Now we just need to find our way back to Ypsilon Lake, and we're home free. Maybe another half mile of bushwhacking till we get back to a nice trail. Long day. Still bushwhacking, trying to find Ypsilon Lake. If we could get a visual on it, we'd be home free. All right, so we got lost. We got lost big time. Do not go down into the valley off the lake runoff. It's, I didn't even record any of it. I was so pissed. I don't know how far out of the way we went. Way too far. I don't know how long we've been hiking. I don't know what time it is. The only thing I care about right now is the most beautiful lake I've seen all day. That means we're back on a trail. Back at Ypsilon Lake. Wow. That was just insane. God, it feels good to be back on a trail. Oh boy. We're not even on a trail yet. I just got rejuvenated. All right, let's get home. Let's get back to the trailhead, huh? All right, we're getting close to returning to Lawn Lake Trailhead. Not sure the hiking distance or elevation gain yet, but I will post that in the description below and in the video, of course. I do know that we've been hiking for 9.5 hours. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, go ahead and give it a like. Stick around if you want to see some pictures. But until the next hike, I'm Dave Spates. Hiking Adventure Photography.